Okay, so first, this is the continuance to the Bajan seasoning. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna fry some chicken. First, we're gonna wash the chicken and make sure that any of the feathers that's on here is not there, because that's disgusting. Wash this chicken. We're gonna go in with apple cider vinegar. Shake it up. This is the brag. Shake it up. Pour it in. We need to clean our meat before we even go into frying our chicken. So I have 2 steps to my chicken cleaning process. Now that the vinegar's been sitting in the chicken for an hour and in the fridge, we're gonna go ahead and strain that off. We've already washed it off, take off all the slime that's usually on chicken. I'm going back in and I'm going to clean the chicken again with some lime and salt. I put the lime into the lemon press, squeeze it over your chicken. Get the second, please. Squeeze it over your chicken again. Get all the lime out. Take them, put them in there because we're going to use that to clean the chicken. Get your salt. The salt is kind of like it's a cleaner. It kind of scrubs the chicken. So we're going to go in and we're just going to scrub the chicken really good. So for this process, what we do is that we go in and we make slits into the chicken down to the bone. Go in, cut down to the bone. Give me 2 slits to the top, 1 slit to the bottom. Slice it up, right? Slice around it. Watch your hands, be gentle. That was my previous video. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take some out. I'm gonna put in a small container. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna show you how to season up your chicken. Okay, so you push the seasoning down inside. Give it a good generous amount. Put it underneath the skin too. Rub it around. Push it inside. Slit it. Push the seasoning down inside of it. Right? Push it down. Flip it over. Do the same thing. Push it down inside of there, right? Season it. Put that seasoning all over your chicken. Even the skin and stuff like that. It's getting kind of messy. Don't worry, we'll clean it up. Not a big deal, right? We can handle it. Chicken, your drumstick, season it all up. So what I want you to do is take your chicken, all that you want, and keep up that same process. And this is your chicken after it's been seasoned. Notice everything is coated, everything's ready to go. So what you're gonna do after this, put it in a Ziploc bag, put it in the fridge, and leave it overnight for it to marinate. And I'll be back with you for the next steps. So what you want to do is you want to turn your stove on high. Just the whole bottle, because my pot is pretty big. So go ahead and douse it all in there. I'm going to go ahead and cover it down so it can heat up. And today what we're going to do this is the marinated chicken that we used from yesterday. So I took it out tonight. And what we're going to do, this is what it looks like after it's been marinating overnight. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to come in with my all-purpose flour. We're going to use some Himalayan pink salt, seasoning salt, cayenne pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, some paprika, and a little bit of allspice. So let's get to it. And half the bag. So we can coat the chicken. So now what we're going to do, we're going to add our spices. I'm going to put in a 1/4 cup of paprika. Use 1 tablespoon of the garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of the cayenne pepper, tablespoon of the cayenne pepper. Sorry. Then we're going to come in with the seasoning salt. We're only going to put in 1 tablespoon of this also. 1/2 teaspoon of the allspice. Then we're going to go in. We're going to go in with the Himalayan pink salt. It's for how much you want because everyone's palate is a little bit different, and my salt tolerance might not be yours. So now that that's all completed, we're gonna go in and mix the spices together. Make sure they're well incorporated. By now, turn the stove top down to medium. That's so your oil don't become too hot. Go ahead and throw a pinch of flour in there to see if it starts to bubble. It has. If you see it, it's kind of bubbling up. That means the oil is ready to go. So this is what they look like so far. So what we're going to do is we're going to put them back into the flour, coat them again. Dust off on the extras, drop them back in the oil, and this is going to be our final cook. So you coat the whole thing. It's been 15 minutes, and we're gonna go back in, and once they're golden brown, I'll show you the end result. Okay, so this was completed within 25 minutes. So let's go ahead and take a taste. That's good. Thank you for cooking at the Sweet Spot with Black Pearl.